Okay, well, it is 10 over. I suppose Scott will get here when he gets here, so... So, first of all, as I mentioned before, we do have that bit counter. I'm pretty sure Sleepy the Sheepy of all people knows exactly what it does, but, as a reminder for the rest of you, it, if filled up, will allow us to draw a card from the deck of magic things, the magical little deck down the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. In addition, if at least 20 American dollars, 2,000 bits are donated at one time, or any multiple of, apparently, because I didn't expect us to get 100, $100, but here we are. A cameo character will show up for every $20 that are donated straight up. All right. Other things, I think that's it. Curstone's not very it's not very complex. Well,
we do math.
Okay. We do math. We have a calculator that does all the math for us.
Speaking of which, sit and wait for our turns whilst math happens.
You can strategize while I'm doing the math.
I try, but I've only got 2 characters.
And you usually move them first, don't you?
Exactly.
All right, Una, fire the cannon. Bo, spritz somebody with perfume. Okay, now to.
Yeah. Now sit in the corner of Fortnite dancing.
God.
Una doing the Spooky Month dance from Spooky Month.
I'm doing the floss hose.
I can't believe Curstone is now one of the medias where the floss happens in canon. Alright, anyways, so without all that out of the way, let's get back to the map. Okay, so, I think... Okay, so we were in the middle of player phase. I think some people had moved already. Sorry, let me scroll you guys all the way back up. Hello?
Yes?
Live?
Yes? I'm just trying to figure out who moved.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Fudge,
Mihal still needs to move, it looks like.
Oh, crap, I have the color pen on still.
Whoops!
Whoopsie doodle.
Oh no, I can't delete this dot without deleting Bo, hang on. No, Bo, you gotta take the dot with you! There we go.
I have a
permanent
blemish on my
both
face,
Bo and
just
Una's
like
moved.
a permanent blemish on my, on my criminal record.
No, then it would be red.
I think you should get that checked out at the nearest doctor.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay. So
Yeah, I
Buffy
think
still
I've
needs
moved.
to move, Tristana needs to move. Lieta needs to move. Yeah. Mihal needs to move. Phineas needs to move. I think other Phineas has already moved. No, other Phineas needs to move. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, Loki needs to move.
Oh yeah, I need to move.
Yes.
Oh yay, Loki, we all forgot you existed after Chaos God.
After who now?
Exactly.
Where the fuck are we?
That's
Uprising speaking. I don't know where we are.
Left and right, towards the top of the map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot the
The army
left
split.
existed.
Forgot the left existed. Did we seriously stop in the middle of player phase?
I think we must have, because there's a lot of blue dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go fucking look at the VOD.
Alright.
Alright, chat. Oh, I know what we're distracted. Hello, my name is Una, and today I'm going to be performing the floss dance. You can't see it, but trust me, look at my hips swinging. Ooh, that's good.
This
is
a disgrace to dancing.
Why don't you show me what to do?
It's kind of complicated.
Well, I thought it was just sort of like step to the left, step to the right, hip swinging kind of thing.
Oh,
I
you
thought that's what
don't
dancing
step. You swing your arms.
is. My arms? Like a little octopus thingy?
If you want to think about it that way.
No.
So, what you're saying is, you swing your arms from side to side, take one step, and then again. Am I doing it right so far?
Yeah, no, that looks
Yay!
pretty good.
Alright. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Dance buddies!
We are not dance buddies.
Oh, please!
We will
Anyways,
never
now that
be
Scott's-
dance buddies.
Anyways, this is the very serious climax of the game.
Also,
Anyways,
hi,
now that Scott's
Scott.
here- Now that Scott's
Hello.
here,
Guess whose
Uh,
spicy partner donated 10,000 bits?
I see. That's a lot of muns.
all of you draw a card.
Jesus.
Also, I confirmed in the VOD, while we were flossing, that we just accidentally left the dots on everyone. It was actually a new turn.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, in that case, let's tackle it!
Oh, I see. Okay.
Time.
Alright,
It is
hang on.
time for death. But first, draw those cards.
Oh, all of us? No?
Yeah, all of you now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
spicy!
Do we also need to have, like... Oh, wait, so
yes,
that's
we
5...
do.
How many sigils is that? 2?
That is 5.
Okay.
5. Oh, wait, but
This
some
is
of them
mine.
are some of them are here now, though.
The
That's
Inquisitor.
a good
Inquisitor.
point.
Like from Dragon Age?
Looks like it.
All right. Well, here's what I'll do. The ones that are already here, I'm gonna have to. We're gonna keep. But like the ones that we don't, the ones that like.
Their special is ready.
No, the ones that are already here, we'll just roll over to the next map. Okay. The Inquisitor. Let's see. This one, draw again.
Oh.
oh, what would it have been?
Useless.
Yeah, it would have done. Player may draw the truth out of any character they wish, but there's not much point in that here. There's not much.
You can draw
Well,
it
can I
out
just
of
save it later?
Oh, actually, yes,
Pine
you
shows
can
up,
save
draws. Different
You
Pine
can
shows
save
up,
it
draws
for
the
later.
card. Wow, this is worthless.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, I'm gonna be
Okay.
a bully with that.
All right, save it for later. All right, who's next?
I believe I am.
Okay, show me what you got.
The Mountain Man.
Oh yeah!
Oh,
You
I'm afraid.
fudge.
Is it him? Is it him? Is it our man? Is it our boy?
Alex, how's your foot?
Come on.
I can do something.
Okay.
I'm going to try.
If it's not doing great, if it ends up being too much, we can save it for later. But over the castle walls, you hear some rumbling.
Oh
A
fuck.
very. Hang on. My mouse cursor disappeared. Hang on, where is it? There it is.
It's just a Jotunheimer.
No. Here comes the mountain man.
Oh my
climbing over
god.
the wall.
Of course he's an armored axe.
Ah!
The mountain man scales the castle walls, lands in the snow like a badass. And there he is. There he be.
Tiny people, it's me, the Mountain Man!
Some of
I'm
us are
scared.
closer than you.
So I see there's a bunch of people that need to get fucked up in front of you.
You could put it that way.
That's my specialty!
We waited 3
Wow.
years for this, folks. We waited 3 years.
Audrey looks at Mountain Man, looks at opposing army, looks at Mountain Man. I can work with this.
All right.
Okay, other cards.
All right. Who's next?
I can go next.
All right. What'd you get?
The hidden
The
truth.
hidden truth. Okay.
The overstimulated wizard.
The player may call upon the goddess's wisdom to answer a question. So, what do you want to know?
What do you guys want to know?
All right, so
You can also save this for later if you don't have anything.
let's think about how desperately whether or not we need this right now. I'm assuming. I know I'm a little late, so how much have I missed?
You
Not
want
much.
You
nothing.
literally have not missed
Nothing.
anything.
Yeah, we just
Oh,
started.
I see. Okay. So the plan, as far as I remember, because it's been a while, is still not to fight the villagers and try to steer them in the direction of the opposing army.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna delete these cards.
I think it might be best. I'm gonna DM Juno something.
Okay.
In the meantime, Alex, do you want to do yours?
Sure. The owl.
We already have one of those.
Well, we already have one of the. Yeah.
Yeah, we got one.
But maybe we can have a second one.
Oh god,
Alright, so
he uses
the owls-
replicate.
Okay, so here's what the card actually does. The player is made aware of the next map's boss or objective, and the player's units may relay this information at any time. Given that this one's kind of obvious,
Yeah.
maybe you should draw. Maybe you should draw again.
Get out of here, owl.
Who could the owl be? That's weird.
You dare shoo away the
Yeah.
knowledge keeper? This anger's the knowledge keeper.
Oh,
Not
no.
you.
Oh
The
no.
eclipse.
The eclipse.
The eclipse.
So
Okay.
we're fucked.
In combat, inflicts defense res -6 on all units for this turn.
Oh fuck.
Oh bollocks! Okay. Right,
I
let's
didn't know
get
I
to
needed
work
the
then.
sun.
So
You
I'll
said
make a note of
defense
that.
res -6?
Yeah.
All
Oh,
units.
boy.
All units.
All units. All units.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Wow.
units, allies, and foes?
Yep. All units. All
Oh,
units.
God.
That's
Yeah.
Then it
not-
doesn't even
Oh,
matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically what it gives you is basically what it does is give you life and death.
Yeah. Rush them down.
So what you gotta do
Alright.
now is kill them before they can kill you.
Let's do that.
So what
I
you're
being-
saying is kill every last one of them.
Yes.
Every last
Yes.
one of them.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt, Queen.
Just right. You can stop me if this is dumb. Just so Denzel can move and attack whoever he wants, I'm gonna attack the one in front of me
Okay.
by moving
Who?
to here.
All right.
Where? You need to tell me which side of the map you're
Right
on.
side.
Right.
Right side of
Okay.
the east side of the map. Also, let me grab the Mountain Man's grab the Mountain Man's stats. The Mountain Man is just raw power. So
Yeah.
no skills, but very, very high attack.
I flexed once, and then a puppy died. It was unfortunate.
Oh.
Why would you kill a puppy?
Not on purpose.
Why would you kill a puppy accidentally?
Because I flexed really hard, and then a puppy died.
You're a fucking monster.
I'm not
No,
sure
you.
about this.
All right, let
We
me grab
not
the Mountain
fight
Man's
with our
stats.
allies? Question mark.
Wait, when did we ever say this was our ally?
I don't know. I'm
because-
assuming.
Like, if you want me to fuck you up instead of him, I could do that.
No,
Ally is
that won't
good.
be necessary.
Una,
Allies
can you?
would-
Oh, so I can activate the thing which is called Iceberg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right. So let me calculate this. Let's punch in some numbers real quick. All right. So Mage Knight, that would be a ranged promoted unit. That would be 51 res -6 because of the thing.
Yep.
Bow is attacking with Death
Purge.
Blow and Purge Tome,
Yes.
and an attack stat of Let's see. This is the part where we do math. 50.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's see what we got here.
Would that kill it? Because if it doesn't kill it, I could use Elf Thunder instead and get 2 attacks in.
Let's see.
Because Purge, I can only do 1 attack, I think. Yeah.
Really?
Well, it says unit and foe can't counterattack, so...
No, that's
talking about
you're
follow-up.
thinking of follow-up attack.
Oh, okay. Listen, I don't know the difference. I'm a child.
Okay, so a follow-up attack is whether you can double. A counter
Okay.
attack is if you can attack back.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, then Purge then.
Yeah, okay, so it is time to purge. Okay, let's see.
Yes.
So that's going to be a neutral hit, 18, and with Iceberg. It's going to be okay, which is the rest?
Also, just because I can, I'm gonna spray Phineas as well before I do that.
That's fair. Also,
We're
I
gonna
forgot to do
spray
this
him?
while we were on break.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Oh,
perfume.
right, perfume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spray him with my alluring scent.
God.
Yeah, I just kind of assumed musk or something.
Whoa, mama!
Jesus.
No,
Zip
that was the
mama.
old days.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Eh.
I really didn't need to hear about that, though.
Okay, well. All right. B9. Wait, what the heck? Where do I put the 50?
Please don't die.
6.
I'm trying.
Okay, so this should do. Let's see, 43 damage to the Mage Knight.
Okay.
So, Bo, the air chills around you as spears of light strike the Mage Knight. Let's see, where's my critical damage?
Nice.
And
Whoa.
then you strike again.
Yep.
64 minus 43, it's going to be 21. And then an additional 18 damage for keep taking it all the way down to 3. And for the attack, you get... Bow's level is 22. You get... 19 experience points.
That's just depressing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So, who's next?
Can I get a read on the skill spread for Baron B on the right side?
Baron B, yes. Okay. Let me copy that.
Would this, in terms of my recharge, knock me down to 2, or am I right back up to 3 now? Because I attacked twice.
It would be down to 2 then. It would be down to 2.
Okay.
Then the build should be in the build log.
I need to... Come on,
Hi,
mouse.
Juno. It's been a while.
And he has the same stats as an Armored Knight promoted, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
Silver Fox. Okay, okay. 13 res. Minus 6. 12, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7.
7 whole res.
Pretty hot number.
Would be a shame if there was like, oh, I don't know, a green mage of some sort nearby. That would be scary.
Yeah, that sure would suck for a Baron who has weapon triangle disadvantage against a against a green toe.
I don't know what would happen if that would be the case. Darn shame that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh,
Anyways.
look at what we have here. Anyway, I started blasting.
Do I need to calculate this? This is a Baron.
No, I don't believe you do.
Let's say that's
Just
all.
embarrassing for that Baron.
Also,
Yeah.
Phineas, you attain a chest key and a silver fox.
Nice.
Anyways, so much for defense, rest, and your sake. Am I right?
And what wary fighter? The level is 22.
All right, 75.
75. That is. Ba, 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 ba. That is a level up. Second.
Nice.
You did it.
Did.
I did it.
You did it. Okay.
I think I'm gonna. The Daggons are ours, right? Just make
Dragons
yes,
are
yes.
ours.
Dragons are
Yes.
Okay. Pretty sure they were freaking Tritons, but I just make sure. So I'm probably just gonna spend Folky's turn advancing because she's like way behind for some reason.
Yeah, she gotta catch up.
You gotta catch up.
You gotta catch up. Yeah, everything except for HP goes up.
Hell can't do much here, so.
Woo! Bye.
Oh, before I forget, since Phineas's inventory is full, all of those items go to the convoy. Just throwing it out there for the players.
Cool.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna, as Una, stop moving up to the villages just to be safe.
Okay.
5, 6, go there.
Since...
Maybe a fellow farmhand can can talk them down.
I'm good with words. I mean, look at all the friends I've made.
Right side. Mjolnir's got armor march. Wyvern Lord has 2 resistance. Boom.
And the Wyvern Lord's stats are specifically the speed is
23.
23, and Mjolnir's
Mjolnir's is 31.
31.
Boo.
Remember when he was the slow one? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
That's
Anyways, this guy's gonna get eaten now. All right, so 0 res because of the thing.
Well, actually, it's 2 now total because it was 8, and with the -6, I factored
Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, so Mjolnir's attack is 46. Weapon might is 10. No bonuses. Magic attack. It's gonna be a neutral hit. And versus the... Okay, Mjolnir's defense is 62.
in.
Gonna check the Wyvern Lord's attack, which is 50.
It's 50, yeah.
So 50, 12, and then I said 62. So just barely that does. Well, actually, that does do a little bit of damage, but not a lot. Okay, so the first hit does 54 damage to the Wyvern Lord,
Alright.
taking him down to 13 HP. So yeah, you breathe water upon him. In the cascade, he slashes at you, scratching your scales a bit, scratching on your scales a bit, but not enough to cause too much damage. You take 8 damage.
Oh no, I think I broke a nail.
Oh no! Oh no!
You just say, Mjolnir, use Bubble Beam!
And
I
with
am
one
not
final
the Pokemon,
swipe,
you racist.
and with a final swipe of the Talon, the Wyvern Lord is down. All right.
Nice.
Mjolnir, you gain Level 24. Level 24. You gain 75 experience points.
Cool.
Oh my god, Mjolnir is evolving!
I know not what this poke of man you are talking about is, but I would suggest poking those men with your weapons.
Hey.
Hey guys, how'd you get Pikachu on a bus, you Pokemon? Hey!
Also, right, the other cameo characters.
Oh, there's
I do
more! Oh, fuck off!
But wait,
Listen.
there's more.
Listen, we got the multiple of
We
20.
got $100.
This is what you did, Sleepy.
So a sigil appears, and in the center of the map. God.
Oh, there's more of you. Okay. I guess this
Oh.
is happening now.
Oh, good! We're back here again! Our dream world, Haley. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, but I'm still reeling over what happened at the very end of MG's castle.
Really? Why would you be reeling? I mean, I'm fine. I'm so cool and collected after all of that happened. It's not like I need the break or anything. It's not like I need to be standing out here in the freezing cold, far, far away from that bullshit.
Right, you two. Hi. Remember we were at the castle's entrance earlier? We're
Yes.
inside now.
Haley
Wow,
looks
you've made-
around.
You made very slow progress.
Yeah, it's like
We
that,
sure are.
apparently.
Okay, well, looks like there's a bunch of guys looking at us funny, and most of them got pointy sticks. So, I suppose we know the drill.
They have pointy sticks, but consider I have an axe.
Grace, that's a constable's baton.
Let me have the illusion, Haley.
Okay, it's an X if you say so. You know, there's this mobile game I played. It caused the weirdest things axes. Like, there's like this pool floaty that is apparently considered an axe.
I'm not sure what this mobile game is that which you speak of, but it sounds incredibly disappointing.
It's
stream-
okay. It got better over the years. Then it got
This
worse.
stream is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow. What now? No, we're not sponsored by them. I ain't talking about that.
Oh god, the psychopaths are back.
You work with me
Okay,
and they're the
so-
psychopaths? What the fuck?
They talk about hanging out with a murder god. I mean, how more psychopathic can you get?
I mean, I don't know. She sounds pretty neat. I'd love to hang out.
Quite frankly, I'm not really interested in any of that. Can we just not, please?
Yes, let's go back to the actual murder.
Indeed.
Oh god,
You
this
know-
really is our lives now, ain't it?
It really, you know, something about. I always come back here and I hear that guy talk, and he always reminds me of somebody. He always
Does he
reminds me a
now?
bit of. Yeah, there's this guy I know back at home. Well, not. I wouldn't call it home. In fact, it's like the furthest thing from home that I could ever that I could ever imagine. But you know what I mean. It's this guy who speaks strikingly similarly.
You going to name drop him?
Grace, it's Park.
No, I know who it is. I was just saying, are you going to name drop him, or are you going to leave it ominous?
No, I'm not gonna leave it ominous. He sounds like Pricey.
God, the
He
10
did-
realms are more expensive than I realized.
He does sound scarily like Percy, I'll admit.
Okay, anyways, Haley cracks her knuckles. So do we start punching guys now or what? Hey, Prince guy, you over there? Yes. I see you've all returned. And whoa, who's that fella standing next to you? Yeah, whatever. Never mind. You just reminded me of somebody.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I'm very uncomfortable looking at you now.
I have one of those faces that makes people uncomfortable. It's fine.
Right, anyways, death!
Okay. Who wants?
Whenever they get summoned, they get to have like people that they know. But then whenever I get summoned, like it's just like me, like, you know, like where's like Pyra or like Kalale or just like like anyone? Like,
Come to
it's
think of it, I saw one of my friends once upon a time, but I don't even see him anymore.
is he dead? Happens.
No, I certainly hope not. I see him quite often. I mean, he dies a lot, but he gets better.
Oh. You know, that's not that unusual.
Mm.
Any but.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
All right, what's Una doing?
I'm already done. I moved to
Oh, why'd you say that in Una's voice?
keep things moving.
Alright, now that we've spent our free action talking, I'm gonna pile drive a man. I can't move.
Oh, you have those too? Wait a minute, I recognize you, fucker! Anyways.
Alright.
I don't have permission to move.
God.
The mountain man.
Help, my feet are stuck in the ground. I'm too fucking big.
Putting the mountain man card the same way it was in the other
Also,
games. It was the best
I
decision of my
forgot.
life.
Did the summons go on support or on the main move?
They summon characters. Some characters that are like voiced and controlled by you guys, including Haley, are player
Yeah.
based.
Oh,
Just to make
cool.
things less-
Right, I'm gonna go bonk this one then.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what Grace's personal skill is. Hang on one second.
I have it on tap.
Hey!
Grace's personal skill is investigative work. If any foe's res is less than or equal to units res -3, and that foe is adjacent to another foe, inflicts attack speed -5 on that foe through its next action. So, who's next
Nice.
to who's next to guys?
Uh,
These villagers aren't next to each other.
the villagers.
Certainly have-
Please don't bonk the villagers.
I will bonk the villagers.
Please don't bonk the villagers!
Police brutality.
Oh, no!
That's police brutality, Grace. Don't do that.
No one else.
Yeah, nobody else, but like, you know. We're not gonna kill him, so we're gonna have to lead the other. We're gonna
One
have to
day,
corral
Alex,
the
I'll
guy.
make a character you don't try to demonize.
I'm not trying. It just happens.
I think Alex
Okay.
and I have the same brain cells in that regard.
All right.
I demonize
well,
everybody.
This is true.
God.
sabotage defense should also work, but you know, same condition.
Yeah.
So let's see. So Grace,
That's a global.
you have. Grace Garden has 60 attack. She got some meat on them bones.
Hell
I've
yeah.
got more.
She also has the pref and taking her attack all the way up to 76. All right. So this Holy Knight has. Let's see.
50 defense.
Thank you. 50 defense, -6, gonna be 44. This is gonna be a physical hit with triangle advantage. So, Grace, you do 47 damage to the Holy Knight.
Beautiful.
You know, Grace, seeing these horses kind of reminds me of the pony that showed up in the lounge.
Don't remind me of that.
Do you
Hey,
like
at least these ones
horses
aren't
too?
exploding.
I'm impartial to horses. It's not so much the horses that bother me when I remember that. It's more just Percy non-stop screaming afterwards.
Poor guy. Anyways, Grace, you do make the follow-up attack, so the
Yes.
the cavalry is dead.
You
Well,
bonk it.
I guess you would call that beating a dead horse.
I channeled
Ouch.
the image of Chaos God's face as I did that, and that was very satisfying.
We're gonna have to deal with that guy when we get back, aren't we?
We do. I'm not looking forward to it.
Huh.
Again, honestly, I prefer setting up camp in this world.
You know what? There's no internet, but we can. There's probably like magic in it or something. I don't know.
We will be the ones to make the. We will be the first Twitch streamers of this world, Haley.
You're going to twitch around in a stream? You're going to drown.
Oh, we have a lot to explain.
We sure do. Oh boy, if only there was somebody who understood a word of what we were saying.
It'll come in time. We're summoned to nothing.
I mean, I do, but watching you flop around is hilarious, so.
I cannot argue with that. Anyways, I'm gonna go punch this maid. Look, she's got a shadow covering her eyes. That means she's evil. That's gotta mean she's evil.
Is that really how that works?
It isn't the games I played.
What games do you... But you know what? Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, let's see. Haley is unarmed, but she does have the pref that allows her to do the thing. She
Do
does
the
have
thing.
66 attack. 0 might because she's just attacking with her bare fists. And maids are squishy. So ranged promoted maid.
Maid defense.
10 defense. 10 defense minus 6 equals 4. It's gonna be a neutral hit. Oh, that's not the right number.
Yeah, that was
that's not the right slot. So it's gonna be 64 plus 62 plus Haley's backdrop. So that's gonna take her attack all the way up to 73.
Nice.
So she does a nice amount of damage, 69 damage.
Nice.
And
Woo!
hey, yo, check yourself. She grabs the maid, pile drives her into the snow,
Jesus.
and just kind of leaves her there. You know what? I don't really. You know what? Yeah, that's gratuitous enough. We're not bound by the rules of the void here, so no need to make anything more gruesome than it already is.
Why must you have a girlfriend?
I thought she was ace.
Yeah, geez, horny.com over here. Why do I know what .com means? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go up and talk to this villager. We need to talk to all of them, right?
We do.
Getoverit.org.
All right, Lean, you walk up to the villager. What do you say?
Hey, you were like intimidated into fighting, right? Yeah. Here's a little something to convince you to actually. I want you to tell everyone else, every other villager, not to fight us, and I need you to not fight us because we're gonna help liberate you. I think this is what's going on. We're gonna help liberate you from like I don't know, the shackles of tyranny or something. And I mean, just look at me, like it's just gonna work.
The villager looks down at you. His hands are trembling as he's holding his woodcutting axe. Do you truly believe this to be so?
If I mean, I spoke with some pretty good confidence right there, and I have literally seduced a tornado. So, yeah, I do.
Haley looks over and watches this happening, and she's just like, wow, the mood whiplash here is, well, it's not unfamiliar, but, it's very funny. Anyways, the villager, he lays down his woodcutting axe, and he goes to turn to his other two friends. And he says, Oi! Lay down your weapons. We don't need to fight. Are you sure? Well, the Liberation Army's made it this far. And they do make some pretty convincing points. In
Lane
several more
tosses her
ways than
hair.
one.
This girl seduced a tornado. She makes a good point.
Story checks out, Chief. Seduce the tornado.
Yeah.
And apparently, this woman is powerful enough to even bend the wind itself to her will.
True.
We are in good hands. The villagers lay down their weapons, lay down their cutting axes and their pitchforks and everything, and they retreat. What are you doing? Pick your weapons back up! we'll be free of your tyranny soon enough. We take orders from you no longer. And they dip.
Nice.
This axe is for cutting wood only. Cutting wood only.
Hands him the double axe. No.
Wayne just like watches that and is like, I didn't expect that to work so well, but you know what? That's great.
You know what? We take those.
Yeah. We take those.
We take those.
We take those.
Edward is looking around confused. What are you people talking about? I'm not familiar with your slang.
Right.
God, Edward, get with the times.
Edward,
Melvin's-
if you want to be king, you should really get with slang.
You know what? I suppose I have some learning to do with
wait.
living among the people to do.
That's true. I've heard one recently from Haley. I think it's PogChamp. I hate when you giggle like that.
Giggle like what, Grace? Giggle like what?
Did I use that in the
Okay.
wrong context?
I don't know.
Is it actually a swear word and you've just made me look stupid?
No, it's not a swear. It's not a swear. I promise.
Good.
And anyways, Grace, spell iCup.
iCup.
Yeah, just spell iCup. As this is happening, Malifane runs up to the.
Yeah, Malphine and the Guardian are just looking at this and it's just like, do you want to, like, talk to them, or?
No, Malifane, go back to go back to attacking that guy. I want to hear Grace spell the thing.
Looks to the Guardian Knight. Do you mind this, or?
Draw your weapon.
Alright, if you say so.
Alright.
Rapier, effective against cavalry!
Yay!
Weapon triangle advantage.
And weapon triangle advantage. Also, warding blade, so special will be ready by the time he strikes me, assuming he lives to tell the tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so. All right, so 50 defense minus 6. That's gonna be 40.
Wait.
44.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and Malifane's attack is 43.
Mm-hmm.
Movement might, of course, is 16.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull. Do you mean I cup as in an eye on a cup, or the letter I and then cup?
yeah, the letter I and then cup. Yeah.
So, ICUP. Wait.
Are these just the
Haley!
conversations you have in the middle of combat?
I mean, if you know our life, then yes, close enough.
Oh my God, wishes she could have this kind of character development
Oh
in
my god.
her
You're a-
games.
You're a terrible person, Haley. You're not actually. I love you, but fuck you.
Jokes on you. I'm depressed.
Right.
I already think that.
Plus side,
I need.
next
I
time
need
I
to get
talk to...
therapy.
I don't get it.
Neither do I. What are we missing?
Apparently, skinny elf boy absolutely destroying a dude on a horse.
Okay, that's gonna do.
No, the other thing.
That's gonna do 62 damage to the Guardian Knight, leaving him at 5 HP.
Ooh.
The Guardian Knight counterattacks.
I hope you're happy, Sleepy, by the way.
I'm sure they're very happy. All right, so let's see.
It's gonna deal a little bit of
50
damage.
attack. 12 might. What's Malavane's defense?
Malphane's defense is 37.
37. Okay, that's gonna be 30. Not 31 damage. This is gonna be triangle disadvantage hit.
Mhm.
It's gonna be 18 damage on Malafane.
That's fine.
And of course, Malafane, being a quick boy, makes the follow-up attack.
And he makes it with his special ready.
Yay!
There he goes. Yeah, lightning just... Yeah, there he goes.
And the Guardian Knight is dead.
Huh. Not used to... Not used to Booming Blade doing that. Oh well, I'm not gonna complain.
The Guardian Knight makes no answer because he is dead.
Oh, right, you shit.
It's okay. I thought the banter was cool.
Meanwhile,
over on the right, prepare yourself, fiend, for I shall charge! Excuse me, coming through.
Oh, sorry.
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 How about you?
All right. He cannot counterattack because you're attacking from one space. He
And
also
now he has
triangle,
defense res minus 12.
and also he has triangle adept 3.
Nice.
Oh no!
Oh, this is gonna one-hit KO.
It is. It sure is. That is a dead. That is a super duper dead Dark Knight.
Considering we're in the middle of an eclipse right now, especially dead Dark
that
Knight.
That is super dead.
Pretty dead.
So your dad died.
Anyways,
That died.
Denzel, you look at the Mage Knight funny, he dies. Alright, so level 29 experience.
Oh hell.
That is 50.
Nice.
Alright.
Snickers has 6 movement, right?
Snickers does.
Oh
have-
wait, no, she has the rally movement. She can finish off the Mage Knight. Unless...
Yeah, I think she
Unless-
can, because she was within 2
Yeah.
spaces of the bow, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
No mercy.
Okay, that is
Come
that
here,
is Bo,
bitch.
not the Mage Knight. There we go.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
And-
Okay, excuse me. Okay, time to die, bitch!
And-
Boom.
and you hear a twang. Haley
Oh.
watches this happen, and as a jazz musician, seeing a musical instrument treated in this way makes me very sad.
Don't worry, he's dead.
Okay, well we take those.
Alright. Meanwhile, on the left,
On
I
the
still
left.
cannot move!
Oh no, he has the wax card.
Someone give me permissions to move, please!
I'll give you permission.
All right, let's see.
You're still not moving.
Yeah,
You now have permission to move, Mountain Man.
I'm powerful now! There we go. I'm gonna beat this man to death with a hay cart!
All right, so the Mountain Man has 80 attack, 12 might weapon and the slaying axe plus. Baron's got let's see,
55
and be a-
defense.
thank you. 55. Just gonna plug that right in. It's gonna be a 61 damage on the Baron.
Nice.
And the Baron is down to 11 HP. Baron makes a counterattack. The Mountain Man has 60 defense and weapon triangle
Oh
advantage.
god. Oh boy.
One does not simply scratch the Mountain Man. Alright, let's see. Okay, 53 plus a 12 might weapon. That's gonna be 0 damage on the Mountain Man.
My picks are too powerful to be pierced!
Good lord.
And actually, hang on. The Mountain
He's
Man does
faster.
make the follow-up attack.
I love this.
And kills the Baron, like super kills it, because, he's the Mountain Man.
And then the Baron becomes super killed.
The Baron becomes super dead.
Time for you to
Barons?
hit the hay! But this time, the hay hit you! That was the point! And now you're dead!
Yeah.
I love them.
The Baron is dead. The wagon
The
wagon
Baron
has
is
just
dead.
completely annihilated him. The wagon is also completely annihilated. The hay is scattered all over the place. But you know, the wagon's replaceable. A baron, however, is not.
All of the horses look at the hay.
They start to trot over. They begin to feast.
God. I'm gonna have Audrey move over here.
All right.
And then, since the replicant also benefits from the rally movement that the original got, I am going to have him and reposition him so he can prepare to tank.
Eat the mountain man.
What?
What?
You heard me.
I did, but why?
Why not? It'll be fun.
I've already been eaten! Not a fun time!
That sounds like a story to tell.
It is!
It's, I mean, not one that anyone likes to repeat.
Once
I'll
upon
say.
a time, I got
No.
eaten!
Okay.
Someone
Oh
stop,
my god.
please.
He's Scottish and majestic.
Does anyone want to take out the Wyvern Lord? Because if not, I can have Charles do it.
Let me
Who
compare
needs
some
experience?
levels real quick.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs experience?
Alright. Charles is lower level than Angel Eyes. You do it.
Alright. Wow,
Alright.
It's a shame you're all the way over there. No, I can't. You're all the way over there. It's a darn shame I don't have a bow with a long range or something like that. Good golly, God, that's a real darn. It takes aim.
All right, Charles' attack is 50. He's surrounded by dragons, so Daggons, in fact, even. So that does activate attack speed form 2 levels. So that is going to be attack plus
Yeah.
5
And attack speed bond.
and attack speed bond for a total of 11.
Yeah.
So Charles' attack stat is why did I
That's
go
50
into
plus the longbow, which is a might of 12.
why did I go into Captain Cork there for a second?
I do not know. What's that back?
All right. Anyways, melee promoted 52 defense. And that's going to be a triangle advantage hit with
Effectiveness?
with a effectiveness. So that is
Legend.
going to be 85 damage on the Wyvern Lord. The Wyvern Lord is just
Hello,
super
guess
dead.
what? You're dead.
He crashes into the ground. The Daggons look at it. The Daggons look at him. They turn to their king. No, you cannot eat him. You cannot eat him.
You heard the man. That's level 23.
All right, level 23. So it's going to be 75 experience points for Charles.
That is a level up.
Excellent.
It's like in Princess Mononoke, when it's like, may we eat him? No, you may not.
No, you may not.
No. No, you may not.
Ooh. 6. Looks like all that training paid off. $36, 51, and 53. Alright. That is
I
Charles'
think-
turn.
Oops.
Oh, you're fine.
Were you gonna go?
No, I'm good.
I think I might try something similar to what Lean did on the other side here with Nizera because she can fly, and I want to have her alert all of these villagers that they don't dash should leave.
Okay.
So
The one in the front, though, she's already been talked to.
Oh, okay. So if she's been talked to, does that technically mean that the others have?
She's going back to talk. She's going back to talk to them. She's talking to them right now. Actually,
Okay. So are we good then?
we might be. There's still the villagers in front of that Fabio is using as a meat shield to take care of, though.
Hmm. Yeah, we need to take care of him when the next chance we get.
oh, so we don't need to talk to them.
Yeah, the villager that Esther talked to is taking care of that.
Okay, great.
You're like, drop your wagons, go back to hoeing. My hay cart.
Is there a place I should position Audrey that would be the most effective?
Good question.
That's a good question.
Okay, here's another question. Are these units, like, these ones going to attack? Who are they going to prioritize? The army or the villagers?
They are going to prioritize the army.
Okay, cool. Don't need to worry about that then. Um. All right. Well, last question. If we're gonna form, is there anyone else who would like to be danced? Because I have one more use of trapeze act.
Oh.
Theoretically,
Or should we wait a little bit before we figure that out?
Theoretically, if you reposition the mountain man, you can go after the Guardian Knight.
Should we do that, or should we wait a bit, or?
I mean, theoretically.
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 We might as well just get down as many people as we can.
That's true.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. How heavy are you?
I'm as strong as a mountain!
Well, I've never lifted a Is that insensitive? I hope that's not insensitive. I've never lifted someone like you before. First time for everything. Get on, sir.
Phineas, you can't just ask someone how heavy they are. God.
I'm
sorry, you have
many!
You have to take factors like this into consideration, so you know what to. I'm sorry.
My bloodlust is unyielding!
Look, he seems happy.
All right. As he said, his bloodlust is unyielding. So let's get to calculating, shall we? All right. So 80 attack. Once more. This is gonna be a neutral hit. That's gonna be 48 damage on the Guardian Knight, taking him down to 19 HP. Next, the Guardian Knight makes the counter attack. It's gonna be 50 attack plus 12 versus the defense of the Mountain Man, which is going to be 0 damage.
God,
So,
this is
that
entertaining.
is going to be a. And roll 20 is dying.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit. Also, I forgot.
It's okay. I don't need roll 20 to do math. Anyways, let's see. Do you make the follow-up attack? Let me check. 27 versus 35. You do make the follow-up attack.
Oh,
Nice.
I think I would have anyway because I got attack speed linked, so...
Yep.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got the upgraded version while we were gone. So, if I can pull this up, you're no longer getting +4 to your attack and speed. You are getting 6.
Excellent. Oh, so it looks like I'm slightly quiet, so I'm gonna turn myself up a bit. There we go.
Alright.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Stupid headphones. The contacts on my earbuds are wearing out. I need to get new ones.
Shit.
Yeah. Anyways, it's 2 attacks of 48 damage upon the Guardian Knight. The Guardian Knight is dead.
I'm gonna throw you hella far!
You throw the Guardian Knight hella far. He sails over the front keep. Meanwhile, on the other side over here, the hero and the sniper who were guarding the ladders.
Oh.
They're looking at each other. They hear a guy screaming. All of a sudden, they see the ground, and then they see this. They decide that maybe they should put in their 2 weeks notice. Anyways.
Oh, thank you for that. That was beautiful.
All right, who is yet to move? Linnea can still dance somebody.
Linnea.
So what I'm going to do... who should I dance? Who should I dance? Does anybody want to be danced?
Darling Linnea, the
Well-
price I...
I'm just gonna say, it depends on either if we want to take down more people or if we want to talk to these villagers, because we should probably do that.
We also have a house that we need to visit, but someone's
Yeah.
blocking the way.
Excuse me.
Don't suppose you can just knock on the door for us, Triton?
Actually,
Oh my
no,
God.
I think Triton already knocked on the door. Did he?
Oh, did it?
I don't think he did.
I'm just picturing like this
Oh, okay.
giant fucking dragon just knocking on the door with his tail, and suddenly it just looks up. He slams door.
The person in the door. All of a sudden, you hear this. You open the door. Hello, I am the Lord of the Sea. I have come to spread my blessings. The person at the front, the person at the door, just faints immediately. Well, I suppose it's time to loot your house.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Stay classy, Triton.
Oh, look, I found some bowling arrows.
Ooh, look, smoked hams.
Oh, look, steamed hams.
Okay.
All right, with the jollies out of the way. Who should I dance?
Should I
There's
shut
like-
this door now?
Yes, please.
Boom.
All right. Actually, inside of the house, there are 10 energy drops. Triton's just gonna be like,
Ooh.
okay. So what really happened was Triton knocked at the door. Somebody looked up and it was like, oh my God, the Tide Worm himself. Indeed, 'tis I. Your liberation is at hand. Well, perhaps. Oh great dragon of the seas! This is unexpected. Well, I suppose most people would say such a thing upon meeting me this far inland. The villager runs into the house, returns with 10 energy drops, and he gives them to Triton, and he says, "Here, relay these to the prince, and may the revolution last long."
Free candy.
So, players, we now have 17 energy drops. We should probably
Yes.
use these.
Please use those.
I don't know what they do.
They
They
raise your
give you
attack
a
permanently.
permanent. They give you a permanent boost to your attack stat.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Give me
If you guys
fucking
just
all of
wanna,
them.
if you guys just want to advance, I can just dance whatever. I'll dance to
Yeah.
whoever's the furthest back. So I'll just dance Trixie.
Yeah, just advance.
Sure. Did Trixie move?
I don't think she moved yet.
Okay. Well,
No,
where do
she
you want to
didn't.
move her? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna dance. I'm not gonna dance Trixie. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna have her warp next to Stanley, and that's a terrible idea.
If she warped next to a Dagon, she can do it from 3 away.
She sure could. So I'm gonna have her warp next to this Dagon, and
Dagon.
attack the sniper from three spaces away. Okay, so let's see. Trixie's attack is 51. Our outsider armor does not proc because, you know, same color, which is colorless.
Yeah.
Using Jormungandr. Let's see, which is a might of 10. Thank you for the inputting the. Thank you for inputting
Sorry,
the
I'm
stats.
catching up. Sorry, I'm catching up with chat. Name's name. Hello, I am the Lord of the Sea, and I've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
Alright, so the sniper is going to take 55 damage, taking him all the way down to 13. Sniper's
Nice.
speed is 53. 0.
Trixie does not
And-
outspeed.
Trixie does
Oh.
not outspeed, unfortunately, so the sniper is... The sniper can't reach her, though, so it's fine. So that's it. So Trixie is level 22. That's going to be 19 experience points for Trixie.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm going to have Linnea twerk at... no, I'm sorry, not twerk. That's Leon's thing.
No, she can twerk.
Okay, well, Linnea twerks in front of her father. Man, this is a
Oh,
strange
great.
dance you were doing. Oh, father!
Oh, I hated that.
Ooh, I didn't like the delivery of "Oh, father."
Yeah, no, neither did I.
Oh, I'm gonna try that again. Oh, father! This is embarrassing. It is okay. You're free to try whatever you like. However, I will turn the other cheek. I will turn the other cheek.
That's what she said.
Was that a pun?
Triton lets out a long, deep, and heavy sigh. I am the Lord of the Sea. I do not get out of the sea very often. I've been stuck in dragon form for several years now. Please, allow me a little bit of leniency in terms of
Nod's
learning
head,
your
my lord.
customs.
Nod's head, my lord.
Anyways, Una, you have been danced.
Oh, me? Yay! I don't know why I went American then for a second. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this villager, right?
Okay. That one's already been talked to.
Which one hasn't been talked to?
The
The ones without the
specific-
green dot.
Oh, come on!
I said the ones without the green dot.
Without the green dot. Okay, let me count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo!
Hasn't been talked.
Listen, I'm fucking tired. It's been a horrible day, okay?
It's okay. It's okay. You're good. So what do you say to this fellow?
Let me think. Okay. Please don't attack us. We're all on the same side here.
My hay cart. The villager turns to his hay cart. He turns to the royal army. He sees some of them brandishing their weapons at him. However, he turns to the rest of you. He sees, and he is in awe at the presence of A, the Liberation Army, B, the literal god of the sea. And he says,
Yeah.
"Well, you do have the sea's blessings on your side.
Yeah, if you join our side, you'll be cool.
I suppose being cool would be a benefit."
You can, like, go up to Triton and give him a fist bump, and he'd be like, yo, that's cool, man. So yeah, you can do that.
Our priorities are quite out of whack.
I'm trying to encourage him.
I just want to live safely with my family. These
You
castle
can.
walls claim to offer protection. But how can there be protection when the danger is all inside?
Well, we're going to fix that, okay? And you can be free. It's going to be okay.
If you say so. You will fix my wagon, right?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Whew!
It won't take very much in terms of royal funding to fix one wagon.
Yeah, this means how expensive could a wagon be? It was handed down from generations of farmers.
Oh, we'll
You
take
hear
good
that?
care of it.
We can fix it. We can fix it.
We'll
You
we'll
hear-
even use the same wood.
You hear someone in the distance screaming about their cabbages.
All right, now you have two villagers talking to other villagers.
Good.
And with that,
I'm going
Is
to
that
move
it?
Audrey here, by the way.
okay. Scott, did Noah move?
Did no move? I don't
No.
know. I guess not. I don't really see anywhere he can go. Well, actually, wait. No, he has armor, March.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a minute. Excuse me 1 second. He has 8 movement now. Clang, clang. Clang, 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 clang.
No.
Sword Falcon has a higher res, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But damage is damage. It's fine.
I believe I have.
You do have a javelin, though, right?
You do have it?
I don't know if I have it in my inventory. Shoot. Shit.
Either way, damage is damage. But you
Oh
know,
wait, March Ring. March Ring gives me plus move. Wait, no, move. I forgot that the March Ring was buffed.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
All right. Well, now it doesn't matter. You can just use your Brave Lance.
Yep. All right. Let's see. This is.
Anyways, it started blasted.
Anyways, anyway, I started stabbing.
All right. And that is a dead sword falcon because sword falcons have the defenses of wet tissue paper.
Yep. Level 28.
Thank you. Level 28. Gonna plug that right in. Do a little bit of typing there, and that is going to be 55 experience points for Noah.
Level up.
Yeah.
Nice. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Dice. You
Come
can
on,
do it.
thank you.
There we go.
All right. Will this be a good level up? Survey says there are worse level. Oh wait, yeah, no. Looks like all that training paid off. Everything except for resistance.
Excellent. All right. Now I think everybody's Tristan
Yeah,
still needs
we're
to
good
move.
now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna heal me on here. That's gonna be.
She already moved.
Oh, never mind.
65 now.
Okay, well, it is now enemy phase.
Yay!
All right, so this hero. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think Queen
6.
is working for the enemy.
The enemy.
This hero is gonna come up and attack the mountain man.
Foolish
Okay.
decision, really.
All right, so hero stats. Let's see. Gonna go to the thing. 49 attack plus a 12 might weapon versus the mountain man's. Gonna be a triangle advantage hit. There's gonna be 19 damage on the mountain man. Whose HP should be higher, I think. Hang on. Yeah, it should be higher. So it's gonna be 80 HP. So taking the mountain man down to not 800.
Oh.
Oh
Oh.
boy.
Alright, so that's going to be 19 damage on the Mountain Man, taking him down to 61.
Nice.
And the Mountain Man makes the counter attack. 80 attack, plus 12 might, versus the hero's defense. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
49, minus 6. Alright, that's going to be 30 damage on the hero, taking him down to 39. And then, does the hero... And the Mountain Man actually doubles the hero, so...
Bonfire is ready!
And because the Mountain Man has 60 defense, we all know it's over
We
for
know
this
where this
hoe.
is going.
This hero.
I think that was in the
Set my own axe on fire because I can.
And the hero is dead. There's a patch of melted snow around the Mountain Man because he set his own axe on fire.
I got it.
Meanwhile, this hero is going to come up and attack the Mountain Man to similar effect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same outcome as last time, I believe. So 19 damage for the first hit.
My axe is still on fire. What is wrong with you?
And that hero is dead. Okay. So this holy
There we
ice
go.
is going to come down.
Perfect.
Amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna attack Audrey. No, I can't reach the squishy performer twink.
You should have gone for the head.
All right, Audrey's defense, please. 45.
Audrey's defense? Oh, it's not that high. It's like a fucking 51. Actually,
50.
no, minus 6, so 54, 9, 45.
Okay, let's see. 45. We took that into account then, so.
Although he does have... Well, no, never mind. He has Beast Strike. Never mind.
All right, so.
Oh, wait. I forgot. He used Earth Bunker, so that's actually...
He did use Earth Bunker.
minus 2 instead of minus 6. So that's
Okay.
49 defense. My bad.
Thank you. All right, so that's minus 2. And then the attack of the... The attack of the thing. Cavalier, 50 attack. And physical. hit. That is with weapon control disadvantage. So that's going to be 0 damage on Audrey. Where's the ting sound effect? There it is.
No. Please, try again. See what happens. My turn.
All right, Audrey's attack is 48. What is he attacking with?
What is this guy's defense?
Well, actually, it's enemy face. What do you have equipped currently?
Oh yeah, Beast Strike.
Okay, so it's going to be 8 might. Defense of the guy, that's going to be 50.
But he has
Minus 6.
advantage, so...
Triangle advantage hit, that's going to be 23.
Alright.
So 23
Times
damage
2.
on the Holy Knight.
Times 2.
Nope.
Does he not outspeed him?
Do you outspeed?
What's his speed?
His speed is 27. What's your speed?
42.
Okay, definitely outspeed. Yeah, not because of the brave effect, but because
Yeah,
you know,
no,
natural
just
follow-up
regular...
attack.
Yeah.
Just regular.
Regular old follow-up attack.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 2 hits at 23. Going to, if roll 20 could just let me change his HP.
And because of solidarity, Phineas now gets a special cooldown count -1.
Excellent. All right, so for attacking the guy, you get Audrey's level is 21.
Level is 21.
19 experience points.
19 experience points. Cool, thank you.
This sniper should have less HP because Trixie's because of Stanley. Hang on. It took a week break because of personal things. I'm a little bit rusty. Please be patient with me.
You're fine. All
right, Navigator. Okay, so this guy should actually have 3 HP. There. I'll just say Stanley knifed him.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
This is a knife. Alright, Sniper's gonna attack one of these Daggons to try to get free. So, Sniper. Sniper's attack is 50. Weapon might is 10. Defense of the Dagon is... Monsters. They're...
X -6.
Various beasts. There we go. 46 defense.
So 40.
So yeah, exactly. Minus 6 equals 40. It is going to be a effective hit neutral. F15. This Dagon is going to take 50 damage. Taking it down to 15 HP.
Twice.
Twice.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh no, we lost the Dagon. Oh hey, other Dagons, how you doing?
The other Dagons turn to. They look at their fallen dragon. They look at their fallen brother. They turn towards the Sniper. They begin to growl.
Good.
Triton sees this. He knows casualties in war are inevitable, but it doesn't sadden him any less. His staggering blow cooldown has gone down by 1.
You pressed the dragon button. You shouldn't have done that.
Somebody's incurred the ire of the sea dragons.
Dragon's ire, you might say?
That skill is exclusive to like 1 unit. That unit single-handedly power crept herself from like 2 years ago. But joke's on her.
Yeah.
Now she's been re-power crept. No, go side graded, but you know what I mean. Anyways, this Holy Knight's gonna come up to 3, 4 and attack Malifane because he thinks he has weapon triangle advantage, but surprise, surprise, a rapier exists.
Rapier. And even if he survives, disarming attack is a thing.
Yep. He cannot attack. Alright, let's see. Cav.
That said, I hope Malifane will survive this.
Malifane's defense again, please.
37, I think?
37, okay. 37 minus 6 is going to be a physical hit with triangle advantage. It's going to be 43.
Oh.
Did you like to roll to save Malphane? What do you want to do?
Yes, I think I will do that.
Okay, what do you want to do?
What are I'm trying to remember what his
Roll
rolls
stats?
are. Give me.
Well, they are in the thing.
Yes, they are. Character stats. It does not show. Huh.
All the way over to the right.
Scroll to the right.
All the
Way to the right.
Right. Malphane. I mean, does stealth count for dodging or no?
If you can explain it to me well, then I'll let you try it.
Uh. Okay. So given that he is a rogue in the D&D system, if he can as the knight is going to deal his blow, kind of use his natural speed to dodge out of the way, and just I don't know, just kind of in an area where he just generally can't see him. Not necessarily. Okay. I guess what I'm trying to say is teleports behind you, nothing personnel, kid.
All right, so you're gonna have him hide and sneak around.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is still snowing a bit, so air visibility is not that great. However, please roll for your stuff.
Oh, am I really that insane? I'm sorry.
All right, so gonna make a.
That's still plus
make
17.
a check for that. All right, so I'm gonna check the defense of the guy. Defense over 4.
50.
Yeah, thank you. That's gonna be 25.
Yep.
When I roll D20.
Woo!
All right, so it's gonna be 17. And okay, so Malphane, you sneak behind as the Holy Knight approaches you. You sneak into you back up. You retreat a bit into the natural cover of the snow.
Okay.
Using the blizzard itself as cover.
Okay.
The Holy Knight, because his helmet's a little bit, his visor's not, doesn't allow for super great visibility in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to where you were, looks around for you. As a matter of fact, you've snuck behind him. You parry his. He turns around, attempts to strike you, but you parry his blow. You parry his blow successfully, reducing damage by 80%.
Take that. We take those.
All right, so.
All right, so that deals.
Gotta do that damage reduction calculation.
All right.
So that's going to be 21 damage on Malphane. So you survive.
Woo! 33 minus 21.
Leaving you at 12 health.
12 health. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
Oh?
Oh,
Yeah.
was the formula wrong?
Formula was wrong.
Oh.
Okay, you take 8 damage instead. You take 8 damage. You should be.
Oh, okay. 33. Oh, I take 8 damage.
Yes. You were at 33 before, so you should be back to
25 now.
School
25.
curriculum for making math a thing at all.
Darn you!
I'm afraid we're
Pythagoras!
going to have to use
Math.
Math.
And also, fuck my school in particular because all the maths teachers were Irish for some reason.
Jesus.
You got a
I can't
problem
believe
with
Una.
that?
This is Una's secret.
Exactly. That means Una's doomed to be a maths teacher in the future.
Hey, it's okay. It's a surprise tool that will help us for later.
All right. So with all that said, Malaphane's attack is
40...
43.
3, yes.
I need maps to count the number of cows on the farm.
Plus 14.
Yes, might of the rapier, and I believe it's effective against cavalry as well, right?
Yeah, so that's times 1.5.
All right. So that's going to be a physical triangle disadvantage hit. So that's going to be 24 damage on the Holy Knight. Twice.
And on the second one, his special is ready.
Okay. So, it's going to be
Oh
48
wait,
damage.
actually, is it? What's the Holy Knight's res?
The Holy Knight's res is not great.
Bad.
Oh yeah, then definitely activates.
Oh, okay, so it activates. Okay, so they hit
Yeah.
him. Okay, so it is time to. Oh, whoops.
Nice.
Say the thing.
Oh, save the thing. Sorry, hold on 1 second.
Say your crit line.
Hey.
Did you say the line? Uh-oh.
That was
Uh-oh.
perfect. That was actually perfect, though. Say the crit line.
Great job, Elf Dude. Amazing one-liner you got there. Anyways.
What happened?
cut
Your crit
out.
line was.
God.
Would you like to try it again, Scott?
You know what? No, I think I'm good there. It's the middle of a blizzard. It's the middle of a blizzard. No one can hear him.
He's just like he looks like he's saying something really cool, and you just hear.
The Holy Knight's like, what? Stab.
What? And he's dead.
I said. Forget it.
Haley puts a hand on Palafane's shoulder. I'm sure it was a great one-liner.
Thanks.
Okay. What do we got now? Gold Knight coming over to Grace Garden for that sweet weapon finding advantage.
Ow.
Alright, so, Grace's defense, please.
I don't know.
Never mind. I have it on tap. Never mind.
Yeah, I never got a sheet. I don't know.
Whoops! It is on the reference document, but hang on. Let me... Ah, this might be a problem.
Just kill it. It's fine. I knew it was coming when I went for the first one.
Okay.
Stop it!
Okay, so that's going to be a hit of 50 damage on Grace. Where's her HP?
Not there.
Where's her special? Oh, she doesn't have that one. Never
Well,
mind.
not there for much longer because she's dead.
She didn't take a hit yet, so she should be coming at it from full. Actually, no, she survives on 6 HP. Because she's starting out with 56. So she goes down to 6 HP.
Yeah, note who's to her right.
Stares at the Gold Knight on the right side.
Stares at 3 more cavaliers over there.
3 cavaliers. 3 cavaliers.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's say so. Grace has 60 attack. 16 might. The cavalry's defense is going to be it's going to be 16 damage on the Gold Knight, taking him down to 51. And let me see her speed. Grace's speed is 53. So that's going to take that's going to be a second hit, taking the Gold Knight down to 35. Go up, 35.
It's something.
It's a living.
It's a living.
All right. Womp womp. All right. Would you like to roll to save, or would you like? Did you just want to? Or no?
I'll just go. Yeah.
Okay. The Gold Knight attacks Grace. Grace goes down.
Oh.
Oh, Grace, you all right?
No!
Ah, Jesus.
Haley!
Yeah.
God damn! Stay in this world this time! Live a fucking good life!
I don't. Grace, Oh God.
Are you
Motivate.
not supposed to bleed out in this world, or what?
Well, okay. So where we come from, death is temporary. Hopefully.
Haley!
What? Sorry, he
You're
has
supposed
to.
to hold my body and cry and say, yes, I promise, Grace! That's what we read in book club every week!
Great. Oh jeez. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me pick you up in my arms. Okay. She gently strokes Grace's hair. I'll live a good. I will, Grace. I promise. I'll live a good life. In all honesty, I'll probably be back in the lounge after this map, but I'll try. I'll see what I can do.
Well, with our training, we'll be ready to kick Chaos God's ass. Dies.
That 32 damage you dealt, it was a worthy sacrifice. And the sigil appears and Grace disappears.
You know, just throwing this out there, I might know an author that would be up her alley.
Is that the
who-
first
who
time
would
we've
that
ever
be?
had a summon die?
No.
No,
Lean
we've
died,
had like
remember?
2 others.
Yeah, Lean's died.
Oh yeah, Lean fucking died.
Mhm.
She's okay now, though. Like, obviously she's okay.
She got better.
Yeah.
It was so sad!
He looks at the guard at the knights. You monsters! I will avenge my friend's death! Or retreat, I guess. I will avenge my friend's tactical retreat! If you approach me, because it's not my turn yet.
Oh, that's how that works.
Alexa played Despacito.
They have Alexis in this world?
No, we just have a bard called Alexa.
She plays
Okay,
the
well-
same song for hours at a time.
Okay, well, on that dramatic note, it is about halfway, so we should take a break.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Should be quick though.
Alright.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Welcome back. It is time for Haley's revenge. This guardian that's going to come up and attack. Actually, it's going to attack Malphane. No, it's
Oh,
not
of
going to
course
attack
it
Malphane.
is.
No, it's not because he doesn't have weapon triangle. He doesn't have weapon triangle advantage. He's going to attack Haley instead.
Ah. Wait.
Oh
what are
yeah, come
Haley's
at me, you horse
defenses
racer.
again?
What?
What are Haley's defenses again? Oh, right.
Yeah, come at me, you horse-riding bastard. Not it. She turns around. Not any of you guys. You guys are cool. Thanks. All right. So Haley has 54 defense.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be -6. It's not an
Sometimes
effective.
I can still hear a voice. Gay, gay, homosexual,
Homosexual
gay.
gay.
That is the wrong number. There we go. And does Haley have any skills? Haley's skills are
I
Does
believe.
Haley
Sturdy
have any
blow 2.
skills?
and close defense 3. So that's actually going to be +10 defense. So that's going to be a total of 4 defense.
Unlike most college students, Haley has skills.
Hey, I take offense to that.
I don't. because it's true.
Unfortunately, she's super depressed.
Like most college
Like
students.
most college
You know, like most college students. Okay, well, she's gonna take 4 damage from that Guardian Knight.
Okay, alright.
Okay, so that's gonna take her down to 51. And it's also going to charge her special again. Haley counterattacks, so it's gonna be. This is for sturdy blow. Defense is. Check Haley's stats again really quickly. 66. Defense is 50. It's gonna be weapon triangle. No advantage or disadvantage. That's gonna be 26 on the Guardian Knight. So she strikes the Guardian Knight. Ah, metal is hard to punch with your bare hands.
You don't even get the ting. It's just. Ow.
Ah. Ah. Hey!
Now we're in after hours.
Hey, that's
Peter
that's
Griffin's after hours.
hey, that's a privilege only reserved for my girlfriend. Anyways,
Oh, gee, Lois.
No, she has a girlfriend.
all right. So that's gonna take the guardian. She attacks twice with the thing, so it's gonna take the guardian knight down to 15, and then she definitely outspeeds
Nice.
because she has 57 speed, and makes the follow-up attack, and the guardian knight's dead.
Ah.
The Holy Knight, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, attacks to identical effect, actually.
Yeah, same exact effect.
I don't think we need to calculate this.
Nope. Also, no. Her special already triggered, so whatever. So it should be back up to. So the Holy Knight attacks. Takes her special down. And then she attacks first hit, second hit, and the third hit activates her special. This is gonna hurt! And the Holy Knight's dead.
Nice.
She points at the Gold Knights. You're next. Alright, Ranger, gonna come down towards Malifane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attack him.
Whoa. What is his attack?
The Ranger's attack is. Ranger.
Ranger.
50.
Attack 50 hits.
Oh, I see. 50 minus. I see.
Okay, so Malifane's stats are Malifane's defense is
he
37.
might survive. Oh, he'll survive. Barely,
I
but
will
he'll
survive.
I believe he outspeeds the Ranger.
I will survive.
Oh yeah,
It's
for
a
sure. 35 speed.
Yeah, he'll survive. Barely, but he'll survive.
Yeah.
Oops.
And does disarming attack activate only if the unit attacked, or?
Let me see. Disarming blade, disarming attack. If unit speed is greater than foe speed, disables foe's weapon through its next action.
Cool.
Okay, so it's just based on your yeah, just based on your thing, on your speed. Okay, is Malifane's HP great? Okay, so he says 60, should be up to, should have 34.
What should be 34?
His HP, I forgot to update it again. So he actually does live this hit.
Yeah.
Very badly, but you know, he still lives it. So that's going to be it. So there's no follow-up attack there.
Right, so Malifane just kind of, after that, he kind of, like, goes up to him, just kind of like, no. And slaps the bow out of his hand.
Swats the bow out. Alright, Stranger, gonna come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And attack Haley. Haley is a tank. Yeah, Haley takes like 2 damage.
Oh
Hey.
no.
Oh no!
So high.
I took an arrow to the knee! Skyrim reference! Todd Howard, how could you? What is she talking about?
Skyrim.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, she just got married.
I was gonna say, like, Malifane hears this and just kind of, like, looks at her and says, oh, congratulations.
Well
Mazel tov.
done.
No, I'm not actually married. I'm hoping so.
he's like- Oh, okay. Well, who's the lucky man? Or woman? You know, no judging.
Oh, yeah, a woman. Oh, it's my girl Kate back home. We're not married yet, but you know we're working on it. We're working on it.
Oh well, congratulations! Oh, I hope we'll be invited to the wedding, like Luyetta.
Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.
Weddings just make me sad.
1, 2, 3,
Well,
4,
that's
5,
just-
6,
I'm
7, 8.
sorry.
The Ranger attacks Haley to the similar effect. which is, not very much effect.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a quarter of my health down, so that is a little bit worrying, but not a lot worrying. So the Baron's gonna come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attack Noah. Noah's defense, please.
That's cute. That's cute. Noah's defense, minus
Yep.
6, so that's 58.
Okay. And the Baron's attack.
Yeah, he has a base of 64 defense.
Yeah.
He has a
All right, so that's 4 damage on Noah.
Oh no, 4 damage.
And Noah's going to be attacking with the Brave Lance, so 8.
Yeah.
Noah's attack is 54.
Yep.
No bonus is active. Baron's defense is Baron.
And what's the Baron's speed?
55, not 13, 14.
His speed is 14?
Yeah.
Cool, so whatever damage Noah deals, that will be times 2.
Alright, so that's going to be 2 hits of 13 damage.
Alright.
So that's going to take him down to 46.
And Noah's special will be ready.
Okay.
Next turn.
It is now ally phase. So,
Go Ali's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Five. I cannot move past these spaces! This angers the Knowledge Keeper!
Listen, when I moved here, I thought there would be a whole lot of people shouting towards us, and then a bunch of college students appeared in the middle and got fucking bodied. I can't predict the future, Knowledge Keeper.
Fair enough. I too am surrounded by college students. The Knowledge Keeper nods in understanding.
Oh, they almost got in a spat.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Constantine, 1, 2, 3.
Did she just go right
4.
through the Baron?
Oh!
Holy shit, she has pass!
She does not have pass. But she does have a weapon that she can probably use to kill it. So she's just going to stand over here away from everybody so that she can use the full force of her weapon. I was like, I assumed that you killed everybody. Whoops, I tripped on a Baron. Well, looks like it's time for me to use Abraxas.
Gesundheit.
Do we really need to count this?
No, goodbye. It is now time for a hail of light. The Baron is dead. Here come the Daggons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here comes Captain Dorcas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Constantine's actually going to come over this way. I like you. You make me move fast. These villagers are going to talk to the other villagers, and they are going to convince them to lay down their hose.
Yeah, bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Mwah! Good night, everybody.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Ba-da-da-ba-da-bum. Hey!
Alright, Allison is going to come over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stanley is going to come and finish this guy off.
Flat Stanley.
Actually, no. The Daggons should get the honor.
Yeah, that's a Dagon kill, Stanley.
Stanley moves to draw his sword, but the Dagon puts one dragon fist in front of him, shakes its head a bit, and then turns towards the sniper, who is severely weakened by the magical stone snake that just came out and destroyed him. And a visible lump travels down his throat. The Dagon opens its mouth. The last thing the sniper sees is teeth. The sniper's dead. Well, I
Nice.
suppose that's one way to take care of things. Onward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! This grass is so thick!
Someone should really mow the lawn!
Oh.
1, 2. If only there was a device that could do that a lot easier.
Imagine.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Alas, that only exists in fantasy.
Edward, it's gonna come up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
Hello.
I was just about to do that.
Never mind. I will give you the experience.
Yeah, thanks, Edward. Fucking.
It's not your
Anyway.
turn yet.
Not your
It actually is because I just forgot to remove the blue dot.
Oh.
You'll realize that's a thing that I do.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Okay, anyways, do I need to calculate this? No. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The only thing I need to calculate is your experience. Let's see. Nizera. Level 22. That's going to be 75 experience points.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Ding.
Oh. Okay, let's see. Yes, sir. Gonna
That
count
level
1,
up
2,
fucking sucks.
Looks like you need more training.
Looks like I need more
3, 4,
training.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was the one that moved, actually. Hang on. Let's see. Quarta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who needs to be healed? Malifane needs to be healed very
Malifane
badly.
desperately needs to
Malifane badly needs to be healed. Okay, so. Oh god, Malifane needs to be healed. Oh Jesus.
I am
Okay.
actually dying right now.
Okay, let's see. Quartza. Attack is 37. Malifane, you are healed for. Let's see. Attack plus 2 over. Attack over 2 plus 10. That's gonna be 19 plus 10. And then you're healed for 29 damage. So you should get back up to 34.
Oops. 1 second.
And try and use stuff as ally phase turn. Get into things.
34, thank you.
Mike gonna come up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Bridget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. It is now player phase again.
Is this an odd turn or even turn? I forget.
I don't remember.
Oh well.
Well, we'll say it's Let me check. Let me check the skills. So Audrey's thing didn't activate. So it should be an odd turn then.
That's a folky turn then.
Yes.
Yep.
Now it is Folky's turn to buff people.
And she's actually standing by people. Oh, that's great.
Hey.
Doesn't really
Hey.
matter because we're mostly advancing, but
Yeah.
So, the convoy is holding all of the chest keys. Is this something we should worry about now or later? Can we worry about it later?
Yeah, you'll have some time after the thing.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I think it's just forward march on the right.
Yeah. Looking at the left. There aren't really any super big threats, if any. Yeah, no. Also, reminder that this ranger is disarmed this turn.
Yep. Let me put a marker there to make sure that you guys know. What would be a good marker for this?
He basically treated as if he'd never had a weapon to begin with. You know, like that one Black Knight from years ago.
I remember that. That was so funny. Hey, Zelgius, where's your
Delgius, yeah.
where's your sword?
I
Did you
love
leave your sword behind?
I forgot it.
Good shit. Anyways.
So anyway.
Okay. So, who's moving?
No kill! Lock overkill!
That guy's totally dead.
It would seem
Actually,
like
we don't know that. Hang on. Ranger
Go in,
speed
oh.
35. defense 30. So B defense is 30 minus 6 versus Mountain Man's 80 attack. 92 92 attack. Yeah, no, that guy's totally dead.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
All right. Anyways, the ranger is dead.
Yay.
The mountain man kills him immediately.
I'm pissed!
Why is this grass so thick?
I don't know. It just manifested that way.
What was that?
It just
It
kind
just
of
mean-
manifested that way.
Well, that's one of our orders of business after we conquer the castle.
What, mow the lawn?
I'm sure there's more important things to do, of course, but you know we have to take care
Yeah,
of the
I
lawn.
don't think that's one of the first orders of business. Brother.
It's not one of the first ones. It was. I
You
said it was one
first.
of. No, I did not say first.
You well, brother, you
I
said
believe you
first.
did, yes.
Are you trying to gas keep gate light girl boss me?
Gas
To be
not-
fair, you,
gate light.
no, to be fair, you did say first.
Yeah.
You did say first.
You did say
Well-
first.
Well, I guess one of our 100th orders of business.
I mean,
not
gardening
very-
is a
not very
delicate
high.
task, yes.
Well, now here we go moving the goalposts. Wow.
I mean, wow.
Listen, priority
you-
1 is reparations, not the lawn.
Would you prefer it if we started with the lawn?
I mean, clearly there are going to be some vermin hiding in the lawn and biting people who live here. So mowing the lawn could help you find them. Is all I'm saying.
That's not a terrible point.
This is something we
No.
should worry about after we've taken the castle. though.
Yes. Okay. I will spray Snickers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
So that is. Oh,
And where are you?
no one else then.
That is just Snickers.
Exactly,
Yeah.
stickers.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Free repo.
Yeet!
Yeah.
Can I heal Haley from here?
You can, yes. I think. Hang on. Let me make.
Or does Mountain Man need it more?
I don't think Mountain Man's.
Yeah.
There's no
I
more magic
fear
enemies.
nothing anymore.
There's no more magic enemies on the map, so Mountain Man
There are
cannot.
no magic enemies.
Alright.
The red one's a sword general.
Okay,
I'm doing great.
This was a good decision. It paid off after
This
3
is
years.
the greatest plan.
Right. So are you healing Haley then?
Yes.
Hey, thanks, Irish girl.
Irish.
What's
Heck
an
is
Irish?
Irish?
People keep talking about this Irish. What is an Irish?
Audrey, you're having trouble with the grass, so I guess.
You're having trouble with the grass.
I noticed you struggling, so I hope you'll accept the stance.
Too kind.
Oh my goodness, they're romping in the grass.
No, we're not.
Hey, don't
I'm
make it weird,
wrong.
Irish girl. Fantasy
Hey.
Irish girl.
I appreciate it, both you and your strange mating ritual.
It's not. Okay. I'm just gonna accept it at this point and move on.
You know what? I've seen weirder places.
You guys are getting support points for that. Well, both in combat and as roleplay, because dancing gives you support as well, and experience. Speaking of which, Leon is level 35. Oh Jesus Christ!
What?
Hmm.
Whoa! Is
Sorry,
that
what?
correct? Is that truly correct?
Is that correct?
You mean level 25?
It
Wait,
must be.
what did you say? What did they say? What did you say?
That does
It
not seem
must be.
correct. That does not
I-
sound correct.
I think it's probably 25. In fact, I'm gonna go back in the revision history just to check that the last level was 24. Yeah, the last level was 24.
Oh my god.
It's the old fat finger typo. I've done that plenty of times.
Wow, Leon, you look really strong. Oh wow, all of your strength just deflated.
Oh, my ass.
All right, okay, so you're level 25. Audrey's level 21, so that's gonna be 25, 21, 60 experience points for Leon.
Hooray.
All right, who's
Getting
next?
closer to level 35.
All right. I have one idea.
Okay.
Hey, Rabbit Killer, you going for a ride?
What?
Nothing personnel, kid.
Well, that guy's dead.
He did!
Also, Uprising, this is for you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mitzi just killed the dude. Level 30, level 23, level 24, 75 experience points.
Nice.
Nice.
Level up.
Yay!
Nice.
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 Let's see.
All right.
Do you mind if I...
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Slash.
And he's dead. Oh
It's quite refreshing.
You can just go around and punch this guy.
No, go ahead, please.
All right. Think you're looking so clever with your bow, trying to hit me from a distance? Yeah, well, take this. Oh yeah, I could do that. I could do that 4 times. Do I need to calculate that? It's Haley, and she hits 4 times.
It's Haley fucking Huang.
All right. ID number 2. Pixie teleports next to Mitzi. Nothing personnel, kid.
And she's, of course, she's faster than the Gold Knight, so, you know.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Gold Knight, I couldn't help but notice that you haven't been royally fucked yet.
Well, now you have.
Now you have. Let's fix that.
Fabio turns to the villagers. What are you doing? Attack! They are visibly scared, and the sniper and the ranger are pointing their weapons at them, forcing them to attack. If you do wish to talk to them, you're gonna have to make a roll.
I see.
Lean just is like, you might want me to handle this.
If you're certain.
Oh yeah.
If you can get up there.
I can't get up. Well, I can undo my move. This is as close as I can get.
Well, as long as you're within earshot.
Is this earshot?
Let me see. I'd say that's earshot. Hope you're great at shouting. Hope you're great at shouting words of motivation.
Oh, I was gonna say, of course I'm great at shouting. Words of motivation, yeah, I could do that. Or alternate plan, this is Uprising, I could have something a little more thematically appropriate and have Lean dance Lil Yetta and go up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is charisma 11. Not great.
So you're gonna let the traveler from another world do all the talking, sister?
Trying to figure out what everyone's charisma rules are.
No, I think I'll handle this.
Good choice.
People,
Okay.
this is the resistance. We've come this far and we won't back down. We're here to help you. If you step aside, then no one will get hurt.
All right. Roll charisma.
Let's see. That's ooh, I have advantage on charisma.
Advantage? Or proficiency?
Yes. So that's d20 plus 14. 15 plus 14, 29.
Okay.
You rolled 29?
Yep.
Where? Where's the 29?
Where's
I
your
rolled
roll?
15 and my advantage, my charisma stat is 14.
Okay.
Where's
Well,
the-
I'll
okay.
take your word for it because it didn't show up in roll
You could
20.
look at her character sheet.
No,
We don't see the dice roll.
The roll didn't show up in roll 20.
Oh.
I'll take your word for it this time.
There we go.
There it is.
there we go. There we go.
Oh, I must be super delayed or something in roll 20.
Yeah.
Good.
I was just like, where's the roll?
Yeah. If there was an easy way to port this to Foundry, I would help out in a heartbeat.
How much XP did I get for Una, by the way?
Oh, right. Una healed Haley. Haley is level 39, which means that she is level 19. She is technically level 19 promoted. So, Una, you gain. Where's my? There it is. 31. That's 20. Yeah, where's the experience tab? There it is. 1 experience point.
I knew that was coming!
Bum, bum.
That's...
What's the point?
All right, so gonna roll for the dudes. Oh yeah, no, definitely. The closest villager, he takes his pitchfork and he turns towards the ranger. We're not afraid of you anymore. Stab.
Oh.
I said no blood had to.
If it's the Royal Army, it's okay.
All right,
I
so
just didn't want them to risk themselves.
It's fine.
we'll just have to back them up.
Right.
I'm gonna make an executive decision here and advance everybody.
Thank you.
you.
Oh, I guess the grass is moving too.
Yeah. This is what mowing the lawn's like, right?
The grass became sentient.
Yeah. Why don't we take the grass and push it somewhere else?
I don't know what these sound effects are, don't mind me.
Shuffling.
All right,
Just-
gonna just drag everybody all the way up there because there are no enemies. I'm not making you do the thing that Fire Emblem makes you do, where you have to like, oh, there's so much ground to cover, and so many taking up so many turns.
You were a kind DM.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm gonna move all the Royal Army siblings up to the same place.
Assuming Fabio has the same kit as before.
Actually, let me grab it. I did make some changes. I think I made some changes.
I'm afraid now.
I changed the stats. I know that.
Yeah.
The villagers' lives are forfeit. Kill them! I don't think so, says the other one, tackling the sniper.
Nice.
This villager throws his axe at the sword general. It lodges in the armor, not doing very much, but the sword general. But it does give him the opportunity to escape, and the other villager. She staggers back. She sees Fabio advancing towards her with his axe, but the other villager jumps in to save her. Go! While they're disoriented. And the villagers escape.
Yay!
Nice.
Give Triton a fist bump on the way out!
Um, I regret to inform you that my dragon form does not have any fists. I only have fins. I could give you a high flipper if you would like.
Can I have one?
Of course you may.
Thank you. Ow!
Excuse me, my flippers are very, very large.
It's okay, I feel honored.
She was touched by the sea god. She never has to wash her hand again.
Now that we're all done, high flippering, we are still in the middle of a battle.
Yes. I was gonna say, if Fabio is still trying to advance after them, then I imagine one of us is just gonna try and stop him.
Of course.
Flavor-wise, not, like, mechanics-wise.
Yeah, technically there are other enemies, so you're gonna have to move into position. But who else needs to move up? You need to move up. You need to move. I'll move you guys into range of at least the enemies. Okay, so this is the chump who's been heading all these guys. Is that correct? Indeed. He's a coward and a craven. Hey, I can hear you. You know. I know. Just gonna move Bo up there. Snickers over here. Mitten Man over here.
It's your last chance to surrender, General. You're clearly outnumbered and clearly outmatched.
Huh. Well, a real general will know the perfect strategy to get out of such a situation. I fight to my last breath, and then I run away, like usual. We're not gonna let that happen this time.
Not anymore.
There's nowhere left to run, Fabio. Surrender and we may spare your life. No. As loath as I am to say this, we may spare your life. I cannot say Robina will.
We all know that the prince tends to make promises his mouth cannot keep. But let me put the new terms of surrender forward, Fabio. Surrender now. I might not make this painful.
Well, we will see about that. He brandishes his axe.
Hard way it is.
He's an actual
You have-
idiot.
You have just chosen a terrible fate.
You know, he's not known for being very. He's known for being a coward, but he's not known for very. He's not known for being very intelligent.
Not very cowardly of him either.
I do love it when they struggle.
I know we're saving this for Robina, but like, do I want to sink my teeth into that squishy neck?
I mean, technically all of you can wail on him. I just want the final blow, if that would be alright with you.
Okay, so you
Fine
don't
by
mind
me.
if I bite into his jugular just a little?
Go for it. Would love to see it.
Thank you.
Oh, we're going to enjoy this.
You will.
Okay, is it
terrify me.
jugular time?
Alright, so Gilded
you
Axe,
can reach him.
Might of 16. If unit's defense is greater than foe's defense, grants attack defense +3, and damage reduction, typical shenanigans.
Yeah.
Steady stance, shield defense, Iode's shield, so bows aren't going to work. And deflect structure, that doesn't matter because we are not ballisticians, nor do we have orbs or cannons.
Yeah, we left the cannons all the way all the way down there.
Okay. His defense is 57 plus 5, so 62. So he's gonna take reduced damage regardless. That's fine. That's only 30%. But no distant counter. This is gonna be fun.
You
Right.
might want to check the stats of the other.
Of the
of the
other.
guy. of the other guy.
Sword General B, I'm assuming he has a
Yes.
save skill?
Let me paste it in.
Enemy build log.
We'll probably be able to get all of them here, but we just
far
need to
save,
like,
okay.
plan it
Ah, okay.
So don't use Phineas just yet.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Phineas. I mean, I wasn't looking at Phineas, rather. I was just looking at ranged enemies, ranged units, period.
Yeah, well, Phineas is not an option right now.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Enemies. Sword General. Find it. So, let's see. Sword General stats. 13 res. Oh, that'll be easy. Oh, distant counter, though. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to put that down.
E.
I mean,
Alright,
he has
well,
terrible res anyway, so, you know.
let me just have Malphane just quickly take this out for you guys.
Okay, well, he's dead.
He's dead now. He's dead now.
He's at dive.
And then I'll just have him back out of the way so there's more room for everybody. There you go.
Okay.
I'll heal Malphane because he did that.
Malphane, you deserve some healing. Una, you get experience points. How many? 1.
Thank you. Hey, that brings me up to 20, so that's good.
You're
Hey,
slowly
yeah.
getting there.
Yeah.
I guess I'll heal the mountain man or whatever.
Alright, the mountain man should be... Alright, so that's 42. Let's see. Where
Ooh,
is
if I spray
Tristana?
Tristana, that's gonna get a chunk of you.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'll do
it
that.
Sure is. Alright, so Tristana, Haley, Mountain Man, Esther, Edward, Luyetta, Allison, Bridget, and this Dagon.
This Dagon.
The Dagon takes a deep draught of the,
Delicious
deep- Smells like roses.
Also, I could technically still move and get the sniper if you want.
You could.
Yeah, I can move that.
Go for it.
So,
Alright. It is now time to purge.
Yeah.
Purge Snop.
Death blow, baby.
Alright. Death blow plus purge plus plus the attack stat. Let's see. 50. Range is that resistance of the thing. 13. Magic attack. That's gonna be 50, and he is dead.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
nice.
Whoa! You gain.
Sorry, that really happens.
You gain 75 experience points.
That is a level up. Oh my god, yes! I'm on
Finally.
fucking cloud 9.
I'm your
Bo. Bo is finally doing things.
What
Looks
is
like my
Bo's-
training paid off.
What is Bo's attack, by the way?
Now it's 51.
5, 6, 7. And what's his speed?
Now it's 46.
What's the Sword General's speed?
The sword general speed is terrible.
Ooh,
And what's Bo's defense? Last thing.
Bow
38.
defense?
That's a boost
Yeah,
up in
38.
everything. Fuck yeah.
Would you like to
Purge
boost
Tome-
your?
Yeah, Purge Tome denies counterattacks too, so...
Yeah. Would you like to boost your attack and speed by 6 and attack one more time?
Yes, please.
Alright, gonna grind up some experience for Bo.
Okay, let me add the
Yeet.
stuff first.
So I'm just gonna. Look, this may be a chance to redeem yourself.
Redeem myself. Ah!
Go get him.
I go get it.
Alright, you get him.
Whoa.
And
And
he's dead.
Yep.
Well,
Well,
I used to do some math. This is 75 plus 40.
75 plus 40 is
50.
115.
Yeah, thank you. Alright.
With that, I'm also going to use the replica's last reposition just to get Bo the fuck out of there because there is a Fabio right there.
So... So,
Alright.
question.
Yes.
Queen! There you go.
Thank you.
Do we want experience or do we want shenanigans?
Speaking of
want
which,
both.
Bo, you gain 75 experience points.
That is not a level up, but it's pretty damn close.
Excellent.
Alex.
Wait!
What?
Oh, it almost was! If it was 25, then it would have been. God damn it.
Oh.
Uprising, you were saying?
Experience or shenanigans? That depends on the shenanigans.
The shenanigans are Mountain Man.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I kind of want to just see this now.
Is everyone good with that, though?
Go for
Fighting
it!
who?
I'm okay
Finding
with
the one
that.
guy left.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Who cares?
I'll say this. I wouldn't mind just getting a free hit in with Finn, just because we can. I don't think it'll kill him, but
Let me check. I can run the calc really quickly.
if it will, then don't worry about it. But
Yeah, okay. So he's got 29 res. And then Phineas is because he's got the attack speed length, so he's gonna get 6. His attack stat at base is 47. And his weapon might again, Scott.
depending on which weapon I use, it could either be an 8, a 9, or a 10.
Okay.
Let's say I use the lowest one.
Okay, an 8, and then of course anathema procs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's going to be
It
a neutral hit.
just a what
That's
if.
going to be
Just a what if.
yeah, it's going to be 38 damage on Fabio. He has 29, so you do outspeed. However,
But he has 30% damage reduction.
Yeah.
yeah, he does have damage reduction, so that's going to be a total of 26 damage twice.
Okay. And if
So
I
will not kill
had, and if I use, that's if I use the other Phineas, not the one that's stationary right now.
Yes.
Okay, because that's 2 anathema 3s.
Let me check that then.
Okay, I just want to make sure that won't kill him.
Okay,
It's
so that's going to be
230s.
44 damage. So it's 230s. That won't kill him. That'll put him down
Okay,
to
cool.
15.
Cool.
In that case, I'd just say, yeah, Phineas soften him up and Folky kill him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sure!
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll just use Gronwolf then, because that has the
Okay.
lowest might.
Okay, so
Full mount
30
man.
damage twice. All right, so that's gonna take him down to 15. All right.
This
It
is
is
for
now time.
Maxine.
Pretty little parlor trick, little one. But you cannot kill me. Not as long as I still have the strength to run.
We can't kill you, but she can.
Which she.
Which see, there's like a bunch of you who are girls.
Who's the one who was going to attack him?
Folky was gonna attack, but she
Exactly.
was gonna let.
Yes!
But then she was gonna let Angel get the final blow.
Yeah, but that's
And that-
story.
That's
Yeah,
right.
okay, so that's right. I will happily rip your throat out and keep you alive for it so that you choke on your own blood.
Whoa!
Going anywhere.
All right. Okay. So let's see. Let's calculate this damage.
God. This
This
was just
damage.
spicy session.
Okay. Folky's attack is 40 plus the odd rhythm boost. That's going to take her
Yes.
stats up. That's going to crank her stats up. Plus the weapon might of 10 versus Fabio's defense. Anathema procs. This is going to
Double
deal
anathema.
22 damage after damage reduction. It is going to be exactly 15.
Nice.
Oh, that's like she was being careful.
Wow. You know what that is? That's growth.
Yeah. It really is.
Fabio attempts to deflect the blow with his axe. However, Folky bats it aside, tackles him off of his wyvern. He claws across the floor. Oh, I still have the energy. And then he looks up. He sees Angel Eyes in front of him. Behind him is a tiger. In front of him is a very small woman with a lot of bloodlust. Mm-hmm. His eyes go wide as dinner plates.
We'll see how far running gets you in hell.
You stab him. There is a blinding flash. There is a pool of blood on the floor. The body's disappeared.
What?
Oh. How did he...
What happened?
I don't know.
What the hell?
He was
This looks
dead.
like this looks like a teleportation sigil, but judging from the blow that you dealt him, doesn't look like he'll be surviving for much longer.
He did it!
Not yet, we haven't.
We still have the king.
Indeed. Father is a formidable foe.
That's kind of scary, isn't it?
Indeed. By no means are we out of the woods just yet.
We've all come this far to face him. And we've all grown so much. I know we can do it.
I know, but it was more just, I always thought it was going to be well, it's going to happen eventually sort of thing, but it's happening right now. That's really, really scary.
Time marches ever onward, Zuna. As do the drums of war. However, it appears we've come to the end of this song.
It's very poetic, brother.
Well,
You're not scared, are you?
I mean, I'm facing my own father in battle, and I've seen firsthand the terrible damage that he did to the castle the first time he had an outburst.
But you do not face him alone this time.
At least I hope I don't. I pray that you are all willing to stand here with me.
Well, we've come this far.
That I would
No
get
way.
you here, finish the job. That's what I plan to do, mate.
Honor, honor. We'll fight with you till the end.
And of course, well, I have to succeed. We all do. Where would that bright future that I keep talking about, I keep going on about, come from if we were to fall here, if we were to falter?
You sound so unsure. But you know, patricide happens in history much more than I'm sure you know about.
Thank you, Nazira. I'll keep that in mind.
What I'm saying is, it'll work just fine. And then it'll happen again and again. Truly
Well,
just a blip in our cosmic existence.
Sorry, just no one running.
Yeah, Noah is just kind of like moving at like half his speed, and he's carrying like a giant ass chest, and he's like, not to interrupt the speech, but y'all don't think this'll come in handy, do yet?
Right. Well, we should probably open those up. Okay, so in one chest you have the attack defense push seal.
Ooh.
Coincidentally, that was just given out in the last Tempest Trials.
Yeah. Me likey.
As a matter of fact, Mike, could you go back into the keep and check the other chests right away? Mike runs off. In the meantime, Edward walks to the others. This is going to be our final battle. The revolution will be over. Depending on how things go, a new future can be open for us. I know that some of you aren't of this world, so I suppose you are all exempt from this, but the rest of you, we've traveled so far together. He pauses for a moment. He thinks about the weight of the duty he must carry. I know we don't always get along, or I know that we have our differences, all of our different backgrounds, but for sticking by our side, Edward walks up to Luyetta. Where's Luyetta?
Up there.
Sister! There you are.
Brother, I walked over to you.
I'm sorry. I pace when I'm nervous.
I know, brother.
You're doing great, sweetie.
In either case, thank you all for sticking by my side.
You gave us all a chance, Edward. Why wouldn't we?
The least that we could do.
I wouldn't want to fight this war without you.
Malphane speaks up. Even those of us who aren't native to this world, you gave those of us a chance instead of alienating us. The least we can do is serve you for the time that we have.
Yeah, you're a pretty cool dude, Pritzy.
Yeah, serve is a pretty nice way of putting it. More like get my hands bloody every once in a while, but still nice.
Okay, well, that's, I'm gonna stand over here. Jesus, I'm from a world where this is common, and yet it still makes me squeamish. Edward chuckles a bit. In either case, I have something to say to the peasants. I do intend to make good on my promises to make the kingdom better. Edward steps out. He clears his throat. The villagers move to watch it, to see him. They're murmuring amongst themselves. Is it safe? Are they gone? Is Fabio dead? Edward clears his throat. Serfs of the land, lay down the arms you were compelled to take up. I will not allow you to be punished for the war we waged. The time for freedom is at hand. Once the tyranny of King Diomedes is toppled, we shall help you rebuild your homes, your lives, so that you may live in prosperity rather than fear. The villagers murmur amongst themselves, and then one begins to clap. The others erupt into raucous cheering. Edward walks back. So, how was that, sis?
it's all right.
It's just, Luetta and we couldn't have known. I've made my apologies to Robina, but the way I reacted, I lost my cool. It could have been dangerous for all of us.
No, I'm sorry for throwing that out there. I just had so many questions and thoughts in the moment. I couldn't really stop myself.
Understandable. We were in the heat of battle and many things were being revealed in that moment. But I don't intend to.
No, go on.
But I don't intend to. But I said this before and I'll say it again. I don't intend for my speeches just to be pretty words. When the war is over, I will apologize with my actions to all who have been hurt by my family. To Robina, to the other citizens of Lymphos. Everywhere from the public to the personal.
I mean, I think they're very pretty words. They encourage people.
Well, platitudes can only go so far. But thank you for sticking by our side.
She turns her head back, sort of glances towards Angel Eyes, then turns back to you.
If you don't mind me asking, what did she used to be like?
Well, she was gentle to us. Very attentive. Very fussy. Sometimes we would make a mess in the training room and she would come in, fuss over the dummies, fuss over the floor, the wall. There was hay everywhere. There was one time I did stay behind and attempt to help her, but Perseus ushered me away for additional training.
I think she's very passionate.
Well, a great tragedy and a brush with death can do that to people. And I'm very sorry that had happened to her.
I mean, I don't want you all to think I'm stupid. I know she's dangerous. I know she doesn't like me. But when I see her fight like that, just when I know she has a drive, I've never met anyone like that before.
Well, something must have driven you to come this far, Una. Yeah, whether it be as simple as a desire to help people or a desire to wander around, your path led you here. And you stand within the castle walls about to face the greatest Goliath you have possibly ever seen in your life.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, for me it was... I wanted to help people, of course I did. But I think... it was kind of proving to myself and my parents that... I can do this, and... I want people to be proud for me and not for... and not for what Pythor would think of me.
Well, if all the things I've been reading if all the things I've been reading have been correct, then perhaps the goddess will smile down upon the actions you have taken within these castle walls.
That's a nice thought. It's more just I want others besides gods to smile upon me, you know? I mean, it's good if Pythar does, because, you know, powers and all, but, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. And, well, I am very proud to call you a comrade. And I hope a friend.
She blinks a bit at that, and then she hugs you.
Edward wraps his arms around Una, gives her a little pat in the back, then releases her. All right, loosen up. There's still
Sorry,
combat. there's still combat. We can't.
I know,
we can't.
sorry.
We must still be vigilant.
Okay,
No need to be
more
nervous.
Hugs afterwards.
No, you can hug as many people as you'd like. Although Robina would probably stab you.
Yeah, no hugging her.
Edward returns to the others. All right. Do we have time for anything else? Do you want to do anything else, or is you want to squeeze anything else in, or should we just call it here?
Whatever you guys want.
Well,
Hmm?
9:30.
We did start a bit late.
Yeah, we did start a bit late.
Yeah.
So.
I know we probably won't have time for everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll have another one of these next at the start of next session. So.
Okay.
I'd say either we do like one more or we do 0 and call it here.
I think we should just call it here so that we have some time to think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to think.
Yeah. All right. Then we'll call it here. We'll call it here for today, folks. Thank you all for coming to Cursed Throne. Thank you for another successful Camp Stream Extreme. Go Rainbow Roadies.
Go Rainbow
Yay.
Roadies.
The Rainbow Roadies.
And we'll see you all tomorrow, I believe, is Never Going Home, right?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
more Never Going Home.
Yes.
Right, so we'll see you for that. And the next Cursed Throne session, there is going to be quite a bit of prep work. I'll let you guys know.
All right.
Okay.
But we'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love y'all.